Welcome to solverfy.
For part A, given that we've got the garage and then the tree, it's going to be a really bad picture. To determine if it's going to fall and hit the garage, we need to know what that horizontal distance is. So we need to be thinking about we'll have to compare the height of the tree with the horizontal distance. And so since these are making right triangles, we could find using right triangle trig ratios. Make sure you're in degree mode in your calculator, and I'll call this X, Y, and Z. And so the horizontal distance from the tree could be calculated using the bottom triangle, and we have the adjacent and hypotenuse, which is cosine. So we can say the cosine of 19.5 degrees is equal to x over 20. And so 20 cosine 19.5 is the horizontal distance. That's about 18.85 meters. From the garage. The height, we can find y now using x and tangent. We can say the tangent of 35 degrees is equal to opposite over the adjacent, which is the 18.85. So 18.85 tangent 35 is 13.2. And then z could be, what I labeled z, could be also found using tangent. Actually, we could use sine. We can say the sine of 19.5 degrees is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. That'd be 20 sine 19.5. Which is we'll say it's about 6.7. And 6.7 plus 13.2 is 19.9. So yes, it would hit the garage. For part B, a ship leaves point A and sails 3.7 kilometers due north, and then sails due east for 2.4 kilometers. Calculate the shortest distance between A and B to one decimal place. That would be found using the Pythagorean theorem. I'll call that distance x, and then by the Pythagorean theorem, x squared would be equal to 3.7 squared plus 2.4 squared. So x is the square root of that sum, and the square root of 3.7 squared plus 2.4 squared is 4.4 kilometers to the nearest tenth. And for part C, we want to find the height of the mountain. We need to do a quick recreate here. This is 40 degrees. And this is 32 degrees. And this is 1 kilometer. All right. What we can do is, this would have to be 140 degrees. And we can use the law of sines, because if we complete the triangle, we've got 180 minus 140 minus 32, and that leaves 8 degrees. And so we'd really want to be what I'm going to call C, want to find C here. And so we can say that the sine of 32 degrees over its opposite side, what I'm calling C, is in proportion to the sine of 8 degrees over 1. With some cross multiplying, C would be equal to sine 32 over sine 8. And the sine of 32 degrees over the sine of 8 degrees is about 3.8. And now we can use right triangle trig from the 40-degree angle to find the height now that we have the hypotenuse. That's opposite in hypotenuse, that's sine. So we can say that the sine of 40 degrees is equal to h over 3.8. And so 3.8 sine 40 would be the height over to 1 decimal place. And 3.8 sine 40 is about 2.4 kilometers high.